Hey, Nick from the Playbook Project here. Uh, Looking forward to talking to you as we're getting close to, we're down the final slope here on building out our MVP of Playbook, software tool for managing standard and repeatable processes in your business, checklists, workflows, pipelines, whatever processes you have in your business. We want to free you to focus or free our customers to spend more time focusing on more creative tasks and less on repeatable, uh, less time wrangling repeatable processes. And at the end of the day, we're building this tool to dog food at our own business, which is called Harvest Profit, which is a tool for managing farm financial information, managerial accounting, and we have a variety of standard processes that we go through at Harvest Profit: customer onboarding, customer follow up, uh, checking on documentation, making sure our documentation is up to date. Probably 10, 15 repeatable tasks that if we can standardize those and put those playbooks into play, then I think we can spend more time focusing on creative sales strategies, product development, and ultimately have that set of tools, that set of playbooks to show, if we were to ever, maybe look at merging with a company or, some sort of M&A activity, having, or, if something were to happen with the team turnover, just having a central repository for the vital processes for our business is the reason why we're building Playbook. We didn't really find there's some tools in the market, some fit our needs, some didn't, and so we're going to kind of mix and match what we're seeing in the market as far as different tools out there. And so that's what I wanted to talk to you today about is competitive research and just a really quick way, maybe not quick, but the proliferation of review sites has made it easier than ever to get insight into what your customers are looking for in really a ton of different software niches. And so um, let's just touch on some of the main review sites we have here. Uh, Sorry, our cat really loves to climb up here when I'm doing these videos for some reason. So review sites. If you ever look at like best project management software, best for us like farm management software, review sites rank very, very high in Google. And, the reviews tend to be fairly high quality from what I've seen. I've looked, at our business Harvest Profit, I've looked at reviews from competitors, and obviously they tend to lean towards better reviews. You're not going to ask an unhappy customer to do a review, but a lot of them are either real. I know some of the people leaving the reviews, and so I do think that there is a bias towards happy customers. There is probably some fake reviews, but if you filter through the ones that are obviously the big company cheerleaders, you can start to find and uncover some themes. And so the review sites that I've looked at, four of them: Capterra, G2 Crowd. I haven't looked at either of these two for our Harvest Profit niche because Capterra tends to really dominate that. But you have Technology Advice and GetApp, and there's people are seeing how, Capterra is just killing it. Holy, they are me. I would like to have their bank account and just click refresh, every few minutes because yeah, they are leading a lot of key search terms for people that are in discovery mode for software, and they have a model that allows companies to their default sort of the reviews is based on sponsorship. So somewhat like Google, everybody's yeah have a lot of things to say on that, but at the end of the day, that's the world we live in. Companies pay for eyeballs, and companies like Google and Capterra are taking advantage of that. So what I've gone and did for Playbook is I've went and looked at a variety of different niches within this, process management, project management software. Specifically, took a look at, five or so companies that have some crossover with what we're doing, and just went and pulled out, systematically looked at, what are the cons? What are people commenting about? What do they like? So pros and cons. So let's look at, both pros and cons. Specifically on the con side of thing, the themes that we have identified, I have identified by looking through hundreds, I would say probably upwards of 1,000 reviews, are one, the mobile friendliness of some of these sites and some of these software tools is lacking. We're not going to get there up front, but that was one of the big reasons we started building out this project. Is we have a fairly strong following within the farming community, and they do, a lot of their work out in the field, and so mobile friendliness is key to them. So while we're building the tool to dogfood at Harvest Profit, we also have a niche of followers that are in an industry that requires mobile compatibility, mobile apps. A mobile app solution is really what most of these people that we already have an established niche would be looking for. And there's some of that. There definitely are plenty of mobile apps in the space, but that continues to be a theme that, if we're going to continue to kind of take the next step with Playbook, that would be the next thing we would look at, is a mobile app. Then there's the concept of templates. So if I have a customer onboarding template that has, maybe a follow-up in 3 months or 6 months, some sort of a longer term task associated with that process, if I go and update the template, should it update the prior process or should it not? A lot of the tools will go ahead and update that prior template, which really messes up the, if you have a checklist and you've checked off 7 of 10 items, and then you go and update and improve the template and add, a new item number 3, a new item number 4, it would go and mess up all of your other previous uses of that template that are in action. But you might want that to happen, and so that is a key thing in Harvest Profit. We have the concept of templates and copying things from one side of the farm to the other, and we ran into that issue and we fixed it, and we understand that can be a really sizable pain point. And so just dealing with templates and how do you apply these templates, that's really the backbone of Playbook and a lot of these process management tools, is being able to create templates, apply them, activate them. And so we need to be really fine-tuned to make sure that we're not throwing big wrinkles into people's business processes through this template, and just be thoughtful in how we do it. The other one is reporting. So, to me, in our business, reporting isn't a large need. We just want to make sure that we are staying on top of the processes. The reports that come out of that isn't a big need. We just want to be able to see from a high level, are we overdue? We want to go back and take a look at some of the data and the answers in the form components, but frankly, haven't given a whole lot of thoughts to reports. Obviously, it's in our spec. It's something I've discussed with the developer. But we're going to have to, really focus on doing a lot of customer development and customer validation on what type of reports do people want to see, so we can build that out in a flexible way. In Harvest Profit, my other software company, we've spent a lot of time building out tooling around generating PDF reports. And so I'm a huge fan of being able to generate a PDF that's in a nice print-ready fashion. Can email it easy. It maintains its format, has a professional look. So we have that tool set available to us to use for this reporting. We do have a lot of flexible reporting as far as grabbing lots of data from an API and doing queries, querying that data being via a set of different filters using React, and then taking that and generating it into a report. And so we do have a lot of in-house expertise on building and generating and the UI around data intensive reports, but we haven't thought about it a lot. I haven't thought about it too much in regards to Playbook. And so that's something that's definitely going to be a weakness in the first iteration is reporting. So we need to make sure that we really spend a lot of time thinking about that as we move this project forward. And so just wanted to show you, see if we can go back. A quick way to do competitive research is just leveraging the proliferation of review sites that obviously are weighted towards happy customers. But if you read through all of them, and they tend to be fairly short and easy to read, you can uncover themes within the needed improvements within those tools. And so you can start to find areas that you should focus on and potential areas of differentiation for your product as you're looking at building something out like we've done at Playbook and as well as my other company. So with that, just wanted to share with you this little hack on doing competitive research for your business and what we've been doing throughout the process of building Playbook. And look forward to pushing along here. It's a weekend, not doing a whole lot of work. I need to spend some time and spec out, as I've talked about in yesterday's video, I need to spend time here over the next couple days and spec out the sorting and the filtering of really every main page within our app so we can build that out. And so I'm going to be doing that tomorrow, and then I'm going to lay out some goals for the week ahead on things that I would like to accomplish and get done before we check another week off the Playbook list, which we're down to the last month now. So things are really getting hot and heavy here, and we're gonna we have to finish off a lot. I would say probably 100 smaller to-dos here. So definitely nervous, but excited about making progress and continuing to push the project forward. So with that, have a wonderful day, and we will talk to you soon. Thank you.